So I can make sandwiches and pop them in here, and they're lasting 2 months in there. Oh, stop it. Alright, boom boom. Hello everybody, welcome to episode 5. We have crops that are ready. How exciting. I've been a bit busy as well. I'm going to show you a few bits and bobs, but let's check the rest of these first. Are you done? You are done as well. I mean, these ones clearly aren't, but I think something went wrong with those. I'm not sure why they aren't done, but if we stay over here, what about these guys? Are these finished? They are as well. Ah, jackpot. Beautiful. Right, we're going to have to learn to cook today. I think today's going to be cooking with Dank. So we'll definitely do that in today's episode. I don't know if we can replant early autumn. I'd say not. But I think we've probably got enough. This looks like it must be done. These look like they must have failed somehow. I'll leave them there, but I think they for some reason failed. These must be good to go. Look how bright they are. I'm confident those are, yeah. All right, cool. So we got some crops. Very nice indeed. I guess we're going to leave these rather sorry looking ones and just see if they develop. We got these as well, of course. I don't really want to do it like that. Okay, I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. We could use a knife, I suppose. I haven't got a knife at the moment. Maybe we should make a metal knife this episode as well. But we might as well just grab some of these because I do fear now we're coming into autumn that some of these wild crops that are just around are just gonna die. So we should just get them while they're good, I think. So what else have we been up to? There's been a few things to update on. We did a load more mining at the bismuth and what's that other thing called? The one that gives you alabaster. I can't remember what it's called now. They've moved it all over here. Gypsum. So we got loads of bismuth now, you see, and quite a lot of gypsum as well. But you'll also notice we've got that's the copper we had from before. But look at this borax. I can show you quickly where that is, where I found some borax. I've only gathered one piece, but we might do some mining of borax today because we do need flux, and it saves us having to go further afield to find a different stone type potentially. It means we can just get on with things. Although we do still need to explore anyway because we need cassiterite or possibly some sphalerite for bronze. But down there, that's the borax. I was coming down here like getting stones or something, whatever I was doing, and I just noticed this crack, and so I was like, oh, I wonder what that is. Went down, got a piece, it's borax. So yeah, maybe a bit of mining there later on in the episode. Oh yeah, you can kind of see from here. You can kind of see just how much I've started to quarry that area there. That's where the bismuth and the gypsum was. So yeah, that's all very exciting. Yeah, let's get a few more of these crops that are just around here, and we'll just load up on food downstairs. I believe, yeah, our inventory is probably quite full. Okay, blueberries. Not bad. None of those. Oh, that looks like it's flowering. Oh, man, so much food and prosperity. What about these over here? More blueberries over here, look. And there's another thing here. Those are like blackberries, maybe. Let's get another vessel going. Did that one just regrow already? Didn't we just... Okay, amazing. Oh, look, there's something here. More potatoes. Okay, cool. Very nice. Well, let's take stock of all this food quickly. Oh, so I've just come outside and look at this. It's like raining and slightly like snowing or something. And there's like a windy layer. These weather effects are cool, man. But also, I feel like I pulled the crops out of the ground at just the right time. Just literally immediately began snowing. Pretty funny. Right, anyway, so look at this. I've put all the seeds in there now. And this is all the food we've got. And I've made some knives so we can cut all the grains, which we absolutely should. Oh, wow, that just rinsed a whole knife. We're going to need more knives. I underestimated how many knives we would need. Right, okay. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. Okay, and boom, 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 boom. Is that it? I think that's it. And then all this can go up there. And yeah, let's have a look. So what I'm reckoning we might want to do is keeping these 3 very separate because they're the older ones. Let's move them over to here. I want grain all on one side. So we'll put the original 3 up at the top and then all the newer stuff down below. But that's quite a lot of grain. Is it not? But yeah, top row is top priority. But I mean, in here they last for 1 year and 4 months. That's 1 year and 6 months. So I mean, it's probably much for muchness. But that should be enough for us to eat bread all winter, at the very least. And maybe we can start feeding this to animals, obviously. So that's good. Then I was thinking we should maybe separate fruit. So we have one for fruit here, which I don't think we have any of in here. No, we don't. And then, so that's that. And then over here, look, check this out. I also came across a dead quail. And yeah, there was just meat and a few feathers on the floor randomly. So I was like, sweet, we'll have that. Now these are less priority. I suppose they can go down the bottom, but this is all vegetables in here, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay, and I want to cook this quail, I think. How long has it got on it? Still 7 days. For now, let's pop it in there. 1 month and 6 days preserved. That's fine. Okay, sweet. We do need something to eat right now, though, as well. Oh, yeah, look, we also, with the shale that we got from mining more bismuth, have kind of just massively improved this since last time. Adding all the stairs we discussed. I mean, it really looks like quite an epic forge now, doesn't it? And yeah, we will work other stone types in. I really want basalt, the black one. We'll work that in to these designs when we find it. But for now, they can just be... So my kid's like on the next computer next to me right now playing Peggle. So you might hear the occasional celebration. Did you just get extreme fever?
Yeah.
Yeah? Was it good?
Yeah.
Alright. Right, so one thing that we definitely need to start by doing, because I got me some raw stone as well when we were mining, is remember how to make the quern. Is it something like that? Or like that or something? There we go, there's the top. So maybe is the bottom like that? Is it that way around? There we go. Okay, sweet. And this thing can just probably go here for now, I guess. I suppose it makes sense there. It probably would make the most sense to be where this block is. Yeah, that looks cool. And then we just put the torch on the wall instead. Okay. Because I think we need this to make bread. And that's what I'm going to sort of look into now. We're going to do cooking with Dank. Okay, so I think I have this under control. We need a bucket. Or maybe we make 2, like just because we can. Let's pick a grain to use for our first batch of bread. We've got so much rye. I'm tempted to just do this 29 of rye. 1 year, 1 year, 1 year. They're all going to last ages. And we'll take the chicken with us as well. All right, and so we get the chicken put in there with our other ingredients. And I think now they will shut. Yeah, we kind of have everything because we're going to have some meat, some veg, and some fruit. And we're going to make some bread. The only thing we'll be missing is the dairy, but like that's going to be a while. But if we can keep eating all 4 of those food groups, our situation's going to be a lot better. So this goes on there, and this is going to be tedious, I believe, with only one of these things. So we could make another. No, we don't have enough raw shell to make another. It's like 6 pieces per one. Okay, so we're just going to grind all this out. I say this every series. But isn't that sound effect majestic? I'll shut up now. We'll just listen to it one time together, okay? A moment's silence. Wait, okay. All right, let's try that again. A moment's silence, please, for the best sound effect in the game. Ah, that is good stuff. All right, boom, finally. That is done. 29 pieces of flour. And so now... if I'm not mistaken, you just mix flour and water to get a piece of dough. Again, though. Oh no, and they're not going to want to stack with... Wait, can they not stack, or do they just don't want to stack? Okay, they just don't want to stack. But my water buckets won't stack in the crafting... Okay, wow, yeah, so this is going to be exceptionally time consuming and annoying. Also, we're using up the water fast, man. Okay, well, we're going to do it anyway, because I just want loads of bread in the pantry. Maybe we'll come down to the water and do it there instead of out of my out of my barrel. Yeah, this is long. This is very long. Need to get into a rhythm with it, really, don't I? Because I can't even shift click them all. So what's the way to do this? Like that. And then, oh my god. I think that's going to be the fastest way still, which is mad because we can't... Oh wait, no, hold on. Can I could do this, right? I could stack more of them into the thing. Yeah, okay. Alright, okay, well that makes sense. Just got to get used to some of these little quirks now, these new versions, right? Alright, we are nearly there with our 29 pieces of rye dough. Excellent. So the question is, can these be cooked in the charcoal forge? I hope and expect so, but you never know. So let's find out. Looks good to me. Oh, and they won't stack either, man. It's probably the heat that stops them from stacking. As soon as they start to cool down, you can stack them again. Are they going to burn? Oh, I think I lost one there. Okay, we have to be a little bit careful that there's enough room in our inventory to do this, I suppose. Oh man, this is fiddly compared to what was it? We used to just be able to like hammer the X key or something in Terra Firma Craft Reloaded, I think. It's also quite expensive given it's costing us charcoal, and we're not able to cook them that quickly because unless we've got inventory space. I guess we just need to be better prepared next time. Okay. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. It probably cost us, what, 2 pieces of charcoal in total, actually. So, that's okay. And we do, you know, we didn't spend that long on it, and we've got quite a lot of bread now. And this is the exciting part. Now we get to make the sandwiches. But also, I'm curious to see how long the bread itself lasts, because the bread lasts a month. I think the problem is when you make a sandwich, it doesn't. I think they last not very long at all. Okay, 28. We lost one. Oh yeah, we burnt one. I remember. We burnt one. Okay, and then we'd get out our ingredients here. And I think it goes like bread, bread, knife, ingredient, ingredient, ingredient. So something we can't put in, like... Oh, the quail. We didn't cook the quail yet. Okay, alright, never mind. Let's do that quickly now. I forgot about that. Let's, for fun, use this to cook the quail instead. Unless it won't let me because... No, it will. I'm sure it will. Just so we can get a couple of different flavours. We get the wood smoked meat with the charcoal grilled bread and the raw fruit and the raw veg. Right, will this work now with these 3 ingredients in this mega sandwich? I hope so. Oh no, they don't want to be together anymore. Oh man, come on. Okay, right. There must be a quicker way. Wait, maybe we can press X, I don't know. But let's make 2 sandwiches. If we can. No, why not? Maybe it's fruit not allowed in sandwiches. I think fruit might not be allowed. So that's fine. Maybe there are types of fruit that are allowed. But we can make... Oh, we get 2 per time, so we get 4 sandwiches like that. But they last a month. So I can make sandwiches and pop them in here, and they're lasting 2 months in there. Oh, stop it. And then should we just do loads? 22 cabbage and carrot and rye bread, 2 cabbage, rye bread and squash, and the 4 no, do not grind up my vessel full of food. And those are the nice ones with the quail in. Okay, perfect, this is good. And then we can just carry fruits with us, I suppose, to just give ourselves that part of our diet, or we just pick the fruits freely and just, yeah, let's have a portion of fruit now just to boost our fruits. But I think with that, like, even though I'm switching on the lights and getting all cozy, I think we're going to go out now. Let's see if we can pop these on the floor and if they look cool. They don't look cool. Okay. But yeah, I think we're going to go out and go exploring now, because we need cassiterite or sphalerite, really. That's like it. So I think a bit of exploring and mining, and yeah, that'd be grand. Yeah, and I guess what we'll do is we'll have a second vessel where we'll keep our fruit, and then we can just run around gathering fruit and eating it kind of casually as and when. These are giving a lot of fruit, these bushes right now. It's the season for it, so we should take advantage, I suppose. All right. So, welcome back. It's been a few days in real life, actually, since the last clips. I've been a little bit unwell. I'm still not great, but I'm okay. But we have done lots of exploring off camera, and it's not been massively fruitful, I'm not going to lie. I'll break it down for you now. I'm nearly getting used to how these stacking things work. So we went, okay, so here's the house. We went that way, and we had to go quite far, but we eventually did find ocean, unfortunately. And there wasn't really an interesting rock type change. I think we got to the pink granite, which we found over there. We found that way for a bit. Didn't see any interesting ores. And then we got to ocean. If you go this way, beyond that granite pool that we were exploring in previously, it's just ocean almost immediately. So the ocean's very, very quickly comes in that direction. That said, that mountain there with the tetrahedrite on, there's 2 more mountains behind it, both also covered in tetrahedrite. So copper-wise, we are good. We are more than good. We can go and mine a load more copper there, so that's kind of cool. But over that way we found nothing. Over that way we just found ocean. Over this way we found ocean even quicker. We did find copper. Over this way there's those volcanoes, if you remember. They also just go to ocean. So unless there's some quite unusual shape of the terrain, I think we're on a large but still like a peninsula. Like we're still kind of surrounded by ocean all around here. So it leaves just one direction. And we have explored in this direction previously and gone quite far and not hit ocean. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to just walk in this direction and we're going to see what we can see. Okay, well, we have found lemonite, which is iron. So worth noting that. Also, it's not snowy over here as it was getting around our base. So I feel like this must be heading towards warmer climates. This is still just shale rock though, so no rock type change yet, which I think is probably what we need to find. Right, I think we are now reaching as far as I've ever come in this direction before, because I tell you what I recognize was there's a little patch of, like, I think it's schist rock up here. Somewhere up here, wasn't it? Over there, over there. You see this green kind of rock? This is schist. Shout outs to our Terraformacraft Reloaded series where we were living in schist. Pretty sure this is schist. It is schist. It's a little frog. Yeah, we've come here before. This is as far in this direction as we have previously traveled. Also, you see this stuff over here? This stuff gives nutrients to the soil, I've worked out. This canola, look. It doesn't do anything. You can just make it into straw or compost. Or the seeds can be used for oil. Okay, so we can work out what that does. But look, it adds nutrients to the soil it grows in. So I've just been grabbing it because I figure we could just try and maybe even try and grow some over the winter or something, or in the spring. And just like sharpen up our soil a little bit. Could be fun. But anyway, coming over this ridge, I think this will be the furthest we've ever gone. Aha. So you can see the pink, the granite there. That's going to be another piece of tetrahedrite, no? Yeah. Okay, so the cassiterite or sphalerite still eludes us. But spider? No? Anyway, we will soldier on. Hey, look at this funky stuff. Is this more like an anemone? Oh, mussels. Yeah, I found some of those before. Okay, well, let's take them. I don't know if I can eat them. You'd hope you could eat them. Mussels are delicious, man. Bit of garlic, white wine, some chips. Tetrahedrite. And this, oh yeah, I shouldn't have done that. If you use a knife, you can pick that up. But yeah, we just got, it's just tetrahedrite everywhere. Come on, man. Give me some of the good stuff. This is like, looks like ocean again. Like, are we just on an island? Maybe we're on an island. We could try and do a lap of the shore to prove that point. Because look, then that's going over to the granite. Oh dear. If we are on an island, we may need to... This may be a change of plan type thing. Instead of getting to bronze today like I thought we might, I think it might be a thing of... We call this episode good, and next episode we hit the open seas. Maybe that's what we could do on the live stream, the exploration live stream I've been theorizing about. We could hit the open ocean. Because... It does seem like we've kind of proved that really you don't have to travel very far at all. In any given direction, we're surrounded by ocean. I'm gonna head back to the base. Yeah, I think we're gonna head home now, but what we'll have to do is make a boat and then probably go to the closest bit of coastline, which is in the opposite direction to this one that we've just reached. And yeah, jump on a boat and just head out and see what we find. So yeah, that's all plans for next episode, I think. Right, well, we're home. And yeah, not really mission accomplished at all. We can't just eat those, can we? No. I had to move as well the all the seeds out of this chest here. It's getting a little bit full, so our seeds are now up in those vessels, which is quite nice. We're down to just one water jug, so we probably need to make another one, or another 4 of those to see us through to whatever the next bit of technology is. For drinking water, I don't know. But yeah, I think we'll call it there today. Look at our health though, look at our max health. Cooking with Dank paid off. Not as much progress elsewhere as I would have liked. We did gather a lot of bismuth. And we found the borax as well. I did also do some mining of borax off camera. Let me just show you that. Just 15 bits, but, you know. Well, maybe we should crush that up now. There's only one thing to do with this, right? Let's get the flux. Anything for that sound effect. Oh, look, we get loads of pieces from each. Okay, yeah, so this is good. 15 pieces of that is nice. And there's more we could mine out of there, I'm sure. Like, the ProPic is still reading. There's a lot there. I just sort of did what was exposed, you know. But yeah, I think what we'll do then is we will live stream some exploration by boat around the coastline of the island. See if we can prove that it is a coast, that it is an island that we're on. And we might build a dock, which makes it easier for us to then remember where we're going from and to and stuff. Yeah. I think that'll be next episode. So thanks for watching, people. Big up yourselves. Take it easy, and I'll see you soon. Peace.